Greetings everyone. My name is Robeson. I will be your guide for this video. My goal is to provide an overview of Python primitive objects. Our learning objective is to understand Pythons for primitive objects and how to perform operations on those objects. With this unit we begin in earnest our study of Python. Right off the bat, I want to call your attention to a very important distinction. When we think of Python, we think we are learning a programming language. That is indeed the case. However, this gets things backwards. The approach that we will take is to think of Python as a world. A world consisting of objects. It's an abstract world that we will construct in stages. Our goal is to understand the Python world of abstract objects and how they behave. We will use Python programming language as a language to manipulate objects in the Python world. So, keep this distinction in mind. The Python world as an abstract world comes first. And Python as a programming language is used to manipulate objects in the Python world. The Python world consists of abstract objects. But we will also refer to the objects as data. This leads us to a working definition of computation. By a computation we will mean performing operations on data. Remember, we will be using data and objects synonymously. Alright. Let's get going by creating the world of Python. We credit Guido van Rossum with creating the Python programming language on or about 1989. But we are going to think of Guido van Rossum as creating the Python world. He will create the world in stages, beginning with atoms. On day 1, Guido creates the Python world. And the Python world consists of 4 types of atoms. The 4 types of atoms are integer, float, string, and boolean. So, our initial Python world, a simplified abstract world, consists of 4 types of objects or 4 types of data. I want you to remember the word type. This will become very important as we proceed in our study of Python as a world and Python as a language. Having created 4 types of atoms or primitive objects, Guido van Rossum also created operations on the objects. Some operations will be familiar to you from grade school. Others might be new to some of you. In this unit, your objective is to familiarize yourself with the 4 Python primitive objects and the types of operations we can perform on them. That concludes our overview.